everyone, and welcome to the Real Watchers live stream for September 17th, 2025. Hope you are all having a fantastic week so far. We've already had some comments here. Nadia over in Hornmore says, "Sup? What's up?
Hello.
Hope you're doing well." And Fox Pixar managed to sit through the Lilo and Stitch remake again. They got everything right, including the setting and story finally. Well, there you go.
Nice.
But hope everyone's been having a decent week so far. Kevin, how have you been?
Work, and school. A little bit of fun here and there, but October's coming up. That's when all the fun starts to happen, though. So, gotta wait to get there.
I mean, technically, we are in
we're in spooky season, but it's like the fun starts in October. That's when
we're in the preparation stage.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was gonna say in my neighborhood's putting up Halloween decorations and stuff like that, and it's it's getting a little colder. It's supposed to rain somehow today, and I'm like, this is kind of it right now.
Yeah, I went out to get my mail before jumping on here, and I felt a drop on my hit me right in the middle of my nose, and I was and then never felt anything again. So
he thought a bird shit on him. He was like, "What?"
For 1 second, I was like, "Oh shit." As far as me though, I'm still here on this planet, so we'll consider that a win. Alrighty, let's go ahead and dive into the stories this week. Up first, Disney, Universal, and Warner Brothers are bringing a lawsuit against Chinese AI company Minimax for letting its users use copyright characters in its AI video generating app Hailuo. Now, this specifically relates to characters like Darth Vader, Iron Man, Spider-Man, also Wicked characters, things like that. So this is the second big lawsuit after these studios had gone after OpenAI and other platforms. So, I mean, we'll see if it makes any headway, because I know Chinese companies and their thing with copyright law is really messed up compared to the United States. So who knows if this is going to get anywhere, but it's starting to become a trend where all these big studios are going to be going after their intellectual property, which I totally get. They should, because it's their property.
But it's not like the older property like Mickey Mouse or anything like that, because we've gotten a couple of movies because he is, I don't want to say free to the public, but has no domain, correct?
Well, specifically the Steamboat Willie version of Mickey.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. So that's why that is that way.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
But yeah, I mean, we'll end up seeing how this goes, but you never know.
You never know. Next up, Demon Slayer Infinity Castle crushes record for anime. It's the biggest opening for an anime film in the US. It's Sony's second biggest opening in 2 years, Crunchyroll's biggest opening ever, and the sixth biggest September opening of all time. And awesome. I mean, it looks absolutely gorgeous, so I don't see why they can't. And there's such a good community. Well, I don't want to say good, because I can't speak of that community, but
I was gonna say, didn't you just see the guy that was peeing in the theater and then splashed that urine on a kid or something?
No, I did not see that.
Yeah.
But I'm glad I didn't see that. But
he got the shit kicked out of him too. It's
good.
Really bad.
But no, there's a fan base behind it, and then it's just a beautiful animation. Even the TV show is beautifully animated, so I can't wait to see what they do with a bigger budget in that.
Oh yeah, and it's already at $384 million worldwide. I mean, it's already been out in Japan for a while, so that's where a lot of it's come from. And domestically, it debuted to 70.6 million, as we'll talk about in the box office report later. But it's at 81, so it's gone up even more by almost 11 million, which is, I mean, to all the all the anime haters out there, nana boo boo, stick your head in doo doo. Is what we're gonna say. It's becoming mainstream, so just accept it. Next up, Paramount is reportedly interested in buying Warner Brothers. This sounds really dangerous. I mean, it's the same kind of thing when Disney bought 20th Century Fox, and then that was allowed through. Paramount has been going on a roll since their whole merger with Skydance. I don't know why. They just spent a lot of money. Maybe cool it a little bit.
I mean, maybe they should fix their Paramount Plus before they do anything else. And half of the time, it never works on my computer. I'm just throwing that out there. So
maybe put some actual good content on there. Who knows?
Who knows?
But if this goes through, I don't know if this would go through because Warner Brothers arguably is a bigger studio than 20th Century Fox and is more historic. I don't think this would end up going through. It's just kind of rumors at this point, but I don't think this would go through. I think this would be seen as monopolization.
Yeah, I think so as well. But next up, Nintendo and Universal officially announced the Super Mario Galaxy movie releasing in April 3rd of 2026. Cool. I don't know. There was a teaser trailer that we'll talk about later in the show, but it looks like a video game to me. So I would have to see actual trailer for this movie to see what they are going to do, because the Super Mario Galaxy video game is fantastic, but I don't know how they would make a movie out of it.
Yeah, I thought they were going to do a Super Mario World movie, but that
makes sense. World, then Galaxy,
then Super Mario Universe, and then the Super Mario Multiverse. I don't know,
and then Super Mario Melee.
There you go. But yeah, I mean, this is coming. We knew it was coming. The first one made over $1 billion, so of course they're going to milk this franchise dry, as Nintendo already does. But next up, unfortunately, Robert Redford has passed away at 89 years old. Robert Redford being one of the most prolific actors in Hollywood history, also a director, activist, all sorts of other things. As far as movies that most of you would probably know him from, he was in films like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, All the President's Men, as well as was in Captain America: Winter Soldier, and several other films and things. So huge talent we've unfortunately lost. He did live a long life, so
yes,
that is something to celebrate. Good time to go back through and watch a lot of his films for sure.
Yeah, I think, I know Criterion sometimes does channels of people who have passed, especially directors. When David Lynch passed away, they had a whole section on him, which is cool. So hopefully you'll probably see a lot of those pop up on streaming services.
Hopefully.
Next up, Superman will be flying into HBO Max this Friday. So if you have not seen, I like the smirk on your face when
that was smooth, man. That was a one take. That was smooth. I'm impressed.
So if you didn't see it, like I didn't see it, it will be available Friday to watch at your dispense. Again, I think Garrett would say go watch this movie. It's very 100%. Good, especially for the newer DCU universe. So
yeah, and they're going to be doing a Superman themed retheme of HBO Max starting on Friday. So there'll be newspaper looking headlines and stuff.
Oh, that's sick.
A lot of shows that have villainous characters. There'll be a section like Lex Luthor's Pocket Prison or whatever, and it'll have a bunch of villains for other shows that you can discover things. It looks really cool. So that'll be coming out on Friday as well. Alrighty. Next up, Paul Walter Hauser has been cast in Zach Cregger's upcoming Resident Evil film. We just saw Paul Walter Hauser in the new Naked Gun film as the kind of superior to Liam Neeson's character. And then we also saw him as Mole Man in the Fantastic Four First Steps. He's getting a lot of roles lately. I mean, he's a great actor, so I'm all down for it. I'm just curious to see what he's going to play in this film. If it's going to be a motion capture performance or if it's going to be an actual character. Maybe it's Austin Abrams is the main character who was the druggie in Weapons. So I'm wondering if maybe it's his boss or something, or a coworker.
Ooh.
Who knows? But he will be joining the cast. So
very cool. Can't wait to see a trailer for that one too.
Oh yeah.
Next up, though, a live-action Gundam movie has cast Sydney Sweeney and country star Benson Boone as, I guess, the main characters or people in this movie. They got to do this right. There's such a big Gundam fandom out there, and if they do it wrong, they're going to hear about it. Just straight up.
No, and I think honestly, there's been a lot of these country stars and music stars that have been cast in stuff lately. For example, Orville Peck was cast in the upcoming Street Fighter movie. as Vega, which is a character who also wears a mask, so it just kind of fits. I mean, if it's a good pick for the role, if they're a fan of the stuff, then absolutely go for it. I mean, we've been hearing about a Gundam movie for a while. Unfortunately, it's not the same director that it was going to be, but it's all good.
We're getting one.
I mean, hey, we'll see if it's any good. There's a lot you can do with Gundam because it's been out for so long. So maybe, maybe there's something interesting or original or new they can do. Perhaps like an American set team or something. I don't know. We'll see whatever they end up doing.
If it was American set, because everything else is Japanese set. So that would be cool.
It's true. Next up, Top Gun Maverick and F1 director Joseph Kosinski's next film will be the reboot of Miami Vice and will be releasing in 2027.
Very cool.
Actually, I don't know if that's his next film for sure. Let me go ahead and just double check real quick. I don't like to say something confidently and then be wrong.
That would be sick if it was like a nice reboot, because Miami Vice has only been a TV show and not really a movie for a long time, I feel like. So it would be a nice reboot.
No, there was a movie in like the early 2000s with Jamie Foxx and Colin Farrell. So
but it's been a long time between.
Sure. It's been about 20 years. Yeah.
It's not like Disney every 2 years. So
it's true. He does have another movie coming out, which is an untitled UAP disclosure thriller. So it's something to do with UFOs and stuff like that. So it's kind of similar to what Spielberg's next movie is. So who knows? But that is going to be cool. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I love the Miami Vice. I hope it takes place in the 80s. That's all I want.
Yeah.
As soon as I see the trailer and it takes place in modern day, I'm out. I'm immediately done. I'm like, I just want I want 80s, man. I want cheese. I want them Lambos and Ferraris. I want like all of that. I want Vice City.
Yeah.
But like today, I don't know. That's all.
I totally get where you're going with that. But next up, Apple CEO. Oh, I skipped. The new Smurfs movie is available to stream on Paramount Plus. You don't have to go watch this.
Nope, sorry we had to bring it up. But hey, there might be someone out there who enjoys it. So
it's streaming. It's streaming. That's where it is.
Yeah.
Your choice.
I mean, hey, I gotta put stuff on my worst of the year list. So I'll probably end up checking it out at some point. Next up, Martin Scorsese and Leonardo DiCaprio's next movie has officially been scrapped. No idea why just yet. Doesn't seem like either of them are particularly busy. I don't know. This was not going to be the one with Dwayne Johnson. This was a separate film, but I guess it's been canceled. No idea why. No reason was given. But
you know what? Sometimes a canceled movie is better than making a movie that's bad, though.
It's true. It's very true.
Next up, this is what I was going to say. Apple CEO Tim Cook confirms talks of F1 sequel. I mean, F1 the movie is such a good like one-off movie, I feel like, but since it got so much money, I would see why not make a sequel to it. But what would they do? That's the only question that I have.
Who knows? Yeah. I mean, I think it would probably focus on Damson Idris, the younger driver, because like Brad Pitt came in and did his thing, or whatever. I mean, I would love to see, because there's no rule against it. I'm gonna double check this. Hold on. Yeah, okay, so it is technically allowed in the rules. I would love to see a film about the first female F1 driver.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I would like to see maybe she's hired alongside Damson Idris and he takes what he's learned from Brad Pitt's character and applies it to her, but then also Brad Pitt comes back as like a mentor role but doesn't actually race or something. I don't know. There's different ways you could do it. I would be very interested to see.
That would be very interesting to see, actually. I would enjoy that.
Yeah, I wanted to double check because there are no rules against it in F1, so it could legitimately happen. They could be a female driver. It's just that none have tried out for it.
Not yet. There's a girl in a woman in F2 right now that's actually doing really good, but has not had the proper step up, if that makes sense, because there hasn't been a seat available because of how F1 is. So
yeah, which I mean, F1 Drive to Survive is a fantastic show if you ever have any interest in that. Next up, we finally have a reason why Mortal Kombat 2 was delayed to 2026, and it's because of Superman. Now you might be wondering, what does that mean? Well, apparently, according to Warner Brothers, Superman was successful enough, it was so successful, in fact, that they felt comfortable moving Mortal Kombat 2 to 2026 for it to be a summer tentpole release instead of being an October release. So instead, they want to try and make it a blockbuster summer event because the word of mouth reactions from first screenings have been very good. Everything seems really positive with the movie, so it sounds like they're changing their strategy and going to make it kind of a blockbuster summer release, which I'm all here for. If it is going to be good, go for it. I mean, I think that's,
this shows a lot more confidence in this movie as well from Warner Brothers as well. So I'm kind of glad that this statement says that. It's like, hey, this might be a good blockbuster movie. And let's not put it out in October. Superman did good. We can, kind of thrive off of that money really quick. Leave this till next summer and see what it does. So I think that's a great business idea as well.
Yeah, 100%. And I think that also I don't know how to take it. Maybe it's humble, maybe it's stupid, but like to say that they like don't need to release another movie that might be successful is kind of weird.
It's it's kind of like, you see this, we did this right here. We don't need to put out another movie. Have fun with the box office.
Like Warner Brothers is already having an insane year this year. It's one of their best years in a while. Like,
well, even with The Conjuring too. The Conjuring, even though it's the last one.
They have the highest grossing movie of the year right now with a Minecraft movie. They have the third highest grossing movie of the year with Superman. They've got the fifth highest grossing movie with Sinners. They've got the 11th, which is F1 the movie, the 12th, which is Weapons, 13th, which is Final Destination Bloodlines, and 14th, which is Conjuring Last Rites. They're having a fantastic...
They're rolling in dough right now.
Oh, yeah. And Disney's not doing too bad either. Universal's really only had two major ones this year with Jurassic World and How to Train Your Dragon. So,
but both remakes. Just thought I'd point that out there.
Oh, yeah. True. Mm-hmm. Very true. Well, sequel and remake.
Sequel, remake, yeah.
Alrighty. We're moving on.
Yeah, next up, Highlander remake has been delayed filming due to Henry Cavill's being injured in training. You want him to be ready to go because he's your main star. So
you push that back as much as you need to, because if your main star can't do it, don't do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Simple as that. Next up, I'm really excited to hear this. The BioShock movie may start filming next year, and the producer has confirmed that it will be based off of the first video game. So it will be in Rapture, underwater, which, I mean, I would have been fine with Columbia too. I think that they could have been more timely with that to what's going on in our world right now. But I really like that they're going with the first game, which is awesome. It's the same director as The Long Walk. As well as the upcoming sequel to Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, which is his next film, the next like Hunger Games movie. But he'll be doing BioShock after that, so super down.
Yeah, what's the one in Colombia? What BioShock is that one?
BioShock Infinite. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the one that's like 1900s America in the sky kind of a thing.
Gotcha. Okay. I haven't seen any of those in a very long time, so
yeah, I only think there's like one or two directors that could do that movie, and one of them is Christopher Nolan, and he wouldn't do it because he only really does his own stuff now. So because like it deals with like time dilation and like there's a whole lot of stuff going on. So,
okay. Gotcha. Well, next up and last story of tonight, Megan 2.0 and Megan 2.0 Unrated will now be available to stream starting on September 26th, exclusively on Peacock. So if you want to see The Terminator in 2025, this is it for you.
That's giving it way too much credit because this movie is dog shit. Like, I would not watch this movie. I mean, if you're interested after the first one and you really want to check this out, go for it. You know, you might like it. I did not like this movie, so I would say don't waste your time. But I mean, if you're into it, hey,
as you always say, you have to watch a bad movie to put it on the top 10 or top 5.
You don't know what movies are good until you watch some bad ones, and you don't know what movies are good until you watch. You know, it goes both ways. Like
yes,
so
vice versa.
Alrighty, but we got quite a few comments to get to, so let's go ahead. Yep, Superman Legacy Community X. Yep, just talked about it. Did y'all watch the Emmys or no? Because it's TV. Some highlights
of it.
Yeah, nothing.
I like how the Pit got the Pit got a really good award, and I have to start watching that one because it's about medical. So of course,
I've heard the Pit is a perfect show. So
Yeah.
I'm glad for it. I was hoping Andor would get more love because Andor season 2 was incredible, but yeah, that was about it. Didn't really see anything else. Stephen Colbert won the Emmy. Yep, 100%. He won it the year he got canceled. So yeah, I mean all his speeches were fantastic. Also, Garrett's shirt blends in with the background. Looks like his head is floating. But Kevin's does too. Yeah, well, we're floating heads.
Is Nadia just saying how white we are? That's what I'm getting at. I think that's what she's getting at here.
Are Garrett and Kevin talking, or is sour cream dropped on my screen?
Yeah.
is basically what I'm getting. Actually, Warner Brothers Pictures and talk for F1. Well, Apple's the one that funded the movie. Both Apple and Warner Brothers did the movie. So, what's going to happen with Highlander? They just delayed filming. The movie's not canceled. They just pushed the filming back like a month or two. Hope he gets a full recovery. Hope there's an unrated Megan. I mean, it probably just means that there's one scene of some blood showing.
And that's it.
I don't know why they didn't just release it as rated R, but you know. Maybe unrated will somehow semi-salvage it. Probably not. That movie has so much tonal problems, and it's like you took a slasher movie and then you were like, well, the slasher movie part didn't work, so we're gonna make it a sci-fi action comedy, which doesn't make any sense. Yeah. This is a long ad for Wonder Bread.
Wow.
Not a sponsor of the show yet, but hey, Wonder Bread.
Wonder Bread, if you want to reach out to us, don't mind us.
Wonder Bread with like some olive spread on it is what it is. Kevin has a little bit more pink to its skin. Garrett's more translucent. Thanks, Joey.
Wow.
I am. Yes, I am. I have clear skin. You can see all my internal organs. It's a
that would be sick effect. If you could actually.
No, I think that would be disgusting. But you.
Oh, really? Oh.
You in the medical field, I'm sure it'd be nice. You don't have to worry about doing X-rays, but that takes away your job. Alrighty, but Kevin, let's go ahead and talk about the trailers that came out this week. We had a couple of we had one real big one, and quite a few kind of smaller ones. Anything stand out to you?
Obviously, Anaconda looks absolutely hilarious because it's just like a spoof kind of a sitch. The Housemaid looks very creepy and eerie as well. I don't know what the heck is up with that, but that looks very interesting to me. Good Boy always has looked interesting to me. And Super Mario Galaxy, I just need to see a trailer. It was just a teaser trailer, so I didn't really get anything out of it. So that's it. That's all I wanted to see, and that's what I thought.
There you go. Yeah, I think Anaconda stands out. I mean, the only thing I don't really like about the movie is Jack Black. I think he just kind of looks like every other movie he's ever been in. But I love the concept of this movie. I love it. It's such a great way to remake it. Like, we love the movie, so we're going to remake it, is the whole entire...
They're in the bank. Yeah, it's going to be about $2.5 million to make. Well, your loan, I got you
$9,400.
$9,000. Let's do it indie. And it's like, that's so good.
Yeah, it's great. Absolutely love it. And then other than that, I mean, Good Boy still looks good. I'm curious because I know Nadia is a huge animal person and a horror fan. I'm wondering what Nadia thinks of that movie. So let us know in the comments. But Kevin, why don't you go ahead and take us to the box office?
Well, the box office starts with Demon Slayer, Infinity Castle. I'm not going to say that middle pronunciation.
Kimetsu no Yaiba.
Thank you. With 70.6 million. The Conjuring Last Rites with 25.6 million. Downtown Abbey, the grand finale. I didn't know there was a finale. 18.1 million. The Long Walk coming in at fourth place with 11.7 million, and the Toy Story re-release is $3.4 million. I'm surprised to actually see the Long Walk so low on this list. I feel like,
yeah, because it had a really good marketing push behind it, and it has really good reviews. So I'm kind of interested why it opened so low. But obviously, Demon Slayer just literally slayed everything at the box office this week. No pun intended. And then Conjuring, I'm still surprised that movie is doing so well, given its very middle of the road kind of reactions and stuff. But Downton Abbey is a super popular show, and this is the last time anyone's going to be able to see any of it with those characters. So I knew that this was going to be popular, but I didn't think it was going to be that popular.
Yeah.
But Long Walk opening in fourth is pretty interesting. I plan on hopefully trying to see it this week. I've got a lot of homework to do, but I'll probably go over the weekend. I haven't been to the theaters in like over a month, and it is killing me. But got some comments here. Naked Gun got 101 million in the box office, somewhere around there. Yeah. Toy Story released for its 30th anniversary. Yep. Good Boy looks interesting. I had to look up if he dies to prepare myself.
That's good.
I haven't heard anything that way, but I mean, obviously it's horror. You never know what's going to happen, but hopefully not. I know it's actually the dog is the director and the writer who are like husband and wife. It's their dog, and they either adopted it or I don't know how they got the dog, but they raised it to be like an actor essentially.
Oh, cool.
For this movie. And is like the dog is super intelligent and everything. It's really, really interesting. I'm really down to watch that movie when it comes out. Alrighty, let's go ahead and talk about the movies that came out or that are coming out this weekend. And up first is A Big, Bold, Beautiful Journey, which I think looks pretty sweet. Two strangers who meet at a mutual friend's wedding have the chance to relive important moments from their pasts, illuminating the path that led them to the present and gaining the opportunity to change their futures. This just looks like a sweet kind of sci-fi-ish drama. So not sci-fi-ish, but like it has like a supernaturally reality-bending type thing to it. So, but that's really the only big movie coming out this weekend. Other than that is The Senior from everyone's least favorite studio, Angel. Nearly 4 decades after being kicked off his team, Mike returns to his alma mater to take the hit that changed everything. Bruised, doubted, and nearly broken, he fights for one last shot at the ending he still believes is possible. This looks like your typical old person, old white person comeback story. Past their prime, coming back and doing it just like F1, just like Top Gun Maverick, but this one made by Angel. So up next is Afterburn, which this movie has really bad ratings on IMDb right now. After a massive solar flare destroys the Earth's eastern hemisphere, an emboldened treasure hunter for hire adventures to Europe to uncover the coveted Mona Lisa, only to learn the world needs a hero more than it needs a painting.
You know who the main character is in this movie,
Dave
right?
Bautista.
He's hit or misses. He's becoming hit or miss, which sucks because he's such a good actor. I mean, obviously, it sounds like he just wants to do things for fun, which, like, I totally envy. All for.
But man, you gotta fire your agent because this looks real bad. It's got like a great cast too, like Olga Kurylenko, Samuel L. Jackson, Djimon Hounsou, or not Djimon Hounsou. Is that Djimon Hounsou? No, I'm sorry, I misread that. Also, like Christopher Hivju from Game of Thrones is in it. Like, there's quite a few big names in it, but there's no one else really big, so I guess they put all the money there. And lastly is the Apollo 13 30th anniversary re-release. NASA must devise a strategy to return Apollo 13 to Earth safely after the spacecraft undergoes massive internal damage, putting the lives of the 3 astronauts on board in jeopardy. This is a classic film, several different Oscar nominations and wins. I've never actually seen this movie before, so I might go check it out in theaters, actually. Because
I'd be sick to see it in theaters.
Oh, yeah, 100%. So, alrighty. But that is going to lead us to the end of the kind of preordained stuff before we get into all of the stuff we've watched. Let's go ahead and get into some of these comments here. And again, with Apollo 13, hey, re-releases do really good. We saw it with Jaws, and we saw it with Toy Story. The Star Wars movies re-released, doing really well. They're going to keep doing it. And it gets butts into seats in theaters, which I am never going to argue. So, raised a dog to be an actor. Millie just sits and farts all day.
Yep.
That sounds like me, too, actually. Apollo 13 caused the start of Netflix. Interesting. And led to the Twister casting. Cool. 30th anniversary. I saw it in theaters. Hooray for my age. Sorry, Joey. But hey, you get to relive it if you want to.
Yeah, nothing, it's like your childhood is in the theaters this week.
There you go. Alrighty. Well, let's go ahead and get into the movies we watched this week. Kevin did not watch any outside the wheel spin. So I watched 2. So we'll go ahead and talk about them. I'm going to change up the order a little bit here. I'm going to start with the kind of mediocre film that I watched this week. I don't know if you've ever seen this movie, Kevin. It's called Heavyweights. It's a 1995 Disney movie. I don't know if it came out in theaters or not, but this is about a bunch of kids that go to fat camp. and like they're led there. Like the promise is going to be a lot of fun, right? There's go-karts, and there's like one of those big pillow things they put out in the lake, and someone jumps on the other side, and you get launched off.
Oh yeah.
Like it's supposed to be this really fun time, and so the main kid's excited, and then they get there. And they realize that the owners are like, well, we actually went bankrupt, so we sold it to someone else. That someone else is Ben Stiller, who is like a fitness health guru, and he's like this evil guy. The cast is probably the best part about this. They're really fun. The kid actors are really good in this movie. There's one of the big names. Kenan Thompson's in this movie as a little kid, which is pretty hysterical. No other big names except for Ben Stiller and what's the word I'm looking for? That's about it. Tom McGowan from Frasier is in there. But the biggest issue is that it doesn't do anything to break the mold. It feels like any other summer camp movie mixed with like kids overcoming a tyrannical adult thing. It just doesn't do anything different. It's got some legitimately funny moments, and I think that I like that the adults get just as much possibility to change, because there's some there's camp counselors there from the old camp that are having to put up with the new guy and his stuff, and they help the kids turning the tide. And it's a fine movie. It's fun. It's harmless. It's a 90s Disney movie. Like, this is a movie I probably would have watched as a kid if I knew it existed. But it's fine. Yeah, I didn't know it existed. So, and then I continued my weekly. I'm doing one per week because I want to drag this thing out. But up next, I watched the second Evangelion film in the Rebuild series. This one is 2.22. You Cannot Advance. I really liked this one. I thought that 1.11 didn't do a whole lot to change things from the original TV show, whereas 2.22 feels like a massive departure in a lot of ways. It introduces a whole new character in Mari. Some of the relationships feel a bit too rushed here, though, because this kind of goes up to the end of the show in 2 movies, which is kind of weird. Like, Asuka shows up, and all of a sudden, like, her relationship is just kind of rushed through. But other than that, like, the new characters are really good. Shinji's struggle and his like whole like mental health things are a lot more well done here. And the final 30 minutes of this movie is like, I was glued to my screen. Some of the best animation I've seen in a long time, and it is just mind blowing. The final line that's uttered in this movie, and then it just ends, is fucking bonkers, dude. It is so good. But like, this is all like the battles with depression and anxiety and uselessness and fear, all things that I know I struggle with, but a lot of other people do as well, are really well utilized here in characters. But then it's also the director's personality and struggles coming through, which I really appreciate. This kind of tortured process in bringing this creation to life. I'm super excited to watch 3.33, which is called... I don't know why it's not showing up, but 3.33 is the next one. And then 3.0 plus 1.0 is the final one, which I ended up buying the steelbook of because it was on sale. There was like a 50% off or 30% off anime sale at Barnes & Noble, so I picked up the steelbook. So, but anyhow, yeah, fantastic movie. I mean, I would actually recommend these just as much as the show. I think that like the show is perfect. This is like a really good reinvention of it. So,
gotcha. Nice.
Alrighty, but those are the movies outside the wheel spin.
I'll do my short first.
Oh, well, I was gonna say we have some comments here though.
Oh yeah.
Heavyweights did come out in theaters. I remember the trailers. Ben Stiller was a dick in that movie. Yep, 100%. It's pretty good.
It's not him; it's the character.
Yeah, there you go. There's a chance Twister, might get a 30th anniversary release. Probably. I mean, with the success of Twisters, I imagine it probably would. Even though I think Twisters is better. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into your short from the wheel spin, Kevin.
Yeah, mine was Daredevil Droopy, and I've just come to love Droopy and the animation style. His name is like Axel or something like that.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. But it's so good. I love the animation in this short film, and the kind of funny sequences that happens to this. He goes to a circus, and they're trying to be the toughest dog. And, Droopy's a smaller dog, and there's this big like pit bull looking dog that wants to try out to be the baddest daredevil dog of them all in the circus. And they have a little competition. It's just always fun competition as well. I mean, Droopy wins. Spoiler alert! It's a over 50-year-old short. So, but it's still good. I really love the animation in this, so I gave it an 89 out of 100.
There you go. So, little known to me, I also got a Droopy short this week, which is The Shooting of Dan Magoo, which is, I thought this was pretty darn funny. There's some Naked Gun type and Naked Gun level like word jokes here. They're like, the villain comes into the bar and they're like, hey, drinks are on the house. And then literally everyone runs outside and gets on the roof and starts drinking it there. Like, just that kind of thing is hysterical to me. I think it gets a little repetitive at the end. There's a whole sequence where there's Droopy's love interest is dancing. And the wolf character, who's like the villain, does the same exact thing that the wolf character did to the woman that was dancing in another Tex Avery cartoon. So it felt really kind of recycled. I don't know which one came first, but it was just pretty much the identical, like the whole like, oh, and then like the tongue coming out on the table, whatever. It was funny to see Droopy kind of like roll up the tongue and like push it in his mouth. That was funny. It just the animation also kind of didn't feel as good as other Tex Avery stuff. Like still like the motion and everything looked good, but like backgrounds looked really not as good. And so I don't know. It was good. I still enjoyed it, but I think that it was definitely not the strongest Avery one I've seen.
Gotcha. Very cool. Very cool. Well, my movie was Cinderella that came out in 2015. Unfortunately for me, it was just a retelling of the same animated movie that came out so long ago. So the story, you knew the whole thing, unfortunately. But I do want to give this credit where credit is due. The costumes in this movie are absolutely gorgeous, and I also love the cinematography with the old castle, those glass slippers. They look like real glass. They're probably CGI'd or something like that, but they look so good. The dress that she has to go to the ball looks fantastic, and even the fairy godmother, when she first shows up, her dress looks fantastic. And I'm sorry, I'm such a Harry Potter fan, but all I think is Bellatrix Lestrange when she comes on the screen. But she does a really good part in this movie. But again, it's just a retelling of the same story. So unfortunately, I knew what was going on, and I wish there was a little bit more time spent with the animals in this movie, because in the animated series she got to speak with the animals, which she does in this movie, but there was a lot more part in the animals movie than in this movie. So I gave it a 52 out of 100. But the costumes in this movie are absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love that part of it.
Yeah, I was double checking. It was Oscar nominated for its costumes.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah, I remember those were like the production design and the costumes look incredible in this movie. And I think it's one of the better live action remakes. I think also a 52 is also pretty. I think that's spot on. So I don't know. Alrighty, so that's going to bring me to my movie this week, and I finally got to watch.
I did
Memento.
I did it.
Wait, no. Did you suggest this one?
Yeah, I did.
I thought it was part of the wheel spin. I guess I'm wrong. But I am going to say I think I was a little overhyped on this one.
Ooh. Okay.
I'm not going to lie. It's still a great movie, and it's a fascinating character study of someone who has short-term memory loss. But I just didn't love it. I walked out of it just kind of like, I mean, like it's great, but like I didn't walk out of it the same way I walked out of Oppenheimer or Inception or Dunkirk, right? I think Nolan got better later. And I think that the problem for me was that I just wasn't attached to any characters, really. Except for Leonard, because Leonard's the main character and what happens to him. But, like, I didn't care about Carrie-Anne Moss's character. I didn't care about the Teddy, the friend or whatever, who's actually... I'm not going to spoil it. But, like, the other thing is, like, everyone in this movie is a bad person. And I think maybe it's just my own personal feelings right now on the state of the world, where I'm like, I want to see some positivity. I see what you're holding. I don't know what's on it, but I just saw you holding something.
Yeah.
But I love the structure of this movie, how it's told in reverse. I really like that. And I think that Nolan making this movie makes sense, which I actually also didn't know, though. is this movie was written by Jonathan Nolan, who is Christopher Nolan's brother, who is the creator and showrunner of the Fallout series and Westworld. So, yeah, which is really cool. But I think the story, it's like the way that it shows manipulation and how the movie manipulates Leonard and us, the audience, is really fascinating. I just wish the film had better characters. That's really the only thing that I wish. So I gave it an 81. I still really enjoyed it. I will probably buy it at some point for my collection. And I do want to rewatch it because there's stuff that I definitely missed on first view.
First watch.
So, but that is going to be it for the wheel spin stuff. Let's go ahead and get to the comments here. Let's see here. Axel, you mean Tex Avery style?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry, Tex Avery style.
There you go. Saw that Cinderella film in the theater back in 2015. Nice. I think I actually did as well. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why I did, but I did.
You did.
Alrighty. But let's go ahead and get to the big part of the show, which is
it is. Oh gosh, is it gonna show the wheel of movies? And then I put it's party hats, and that's not a bird shitting on you. That's a balloon.
Oh,
and
I
then
thought it was a sperm.
Oh no! And then it's you saying spin that wheel, and then it has everybody else on there. That's what I was doing.
The way I wanted to respond to that was, that looks great. We'll put it on the fridge.
Yep.
I don't know
exactly
why.
what I put it on.
Alrighty, but if anyone has any movies you'd like to add to the wheel, we'll go ahead and give it 2 minutes to get some stuff added here. Joey says it looks like a stick figure carnival.
It is.
Yeah,
I can only draw stick figures, so.
We'll go ahead and give it 2 minutes. If anyone wants to go ahead and add anything to the wheel, we are over 320. Not Kevin. Joey says Secondhand Lions. Remember that movie when it came out? Secondhand Lions, which is from 2003.
I almost spilled my whole drink. Sorry.
Oh, jeez. I was like, what was that noise? But we'll go ahead and give some more time. Kevin, you had a Disney remake.
Yes,
Nadia
I
says
did.
Bad Moon, which I've never heard of before.
Oh, that one's pretty good. I watched some of it when she was watching it.
So what are you potentially looking for here, Kevin?
I can do with some cheesy horror right now because it's almost spooky season. So I'll give me like, I see it right there, Scooby-Doo Zombie Island. Totally down to watch that right now.
What you're actually going to get is probably like Muppet Treasure Island. That's what I'm thinking you're going to get.
Maybe. Or Muppets Christmas for some reason. I'll have a Christmas movie now.
Or Sausage Party.
Sausage Party is funny. I enjoy it.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what I want. I don't know what I'm in the mood for. Like, as much as I would like to watch something horror, I kind of want to wait until October when I do like the 31 for every day, or 31, excuse me. But yeah, I don't know. Glass Bottom Boat would be fun.
Ooh.
Alrighty, coming up here, we're gonna be ready to go. Excuse me. I apologize. I didn't mean to yawn. I also haven't eaten since like 12 o'clock, so that's probably why I'm yawning as well. But alrighty, it has officially been 2 minutes and about 5 seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, we're gonna go ahead and spin the wheel up here. Kevin's short.
Yes, my short
first.
Another Tex Avery would be perfectly okay with me too.
No, you can't pick for yourself?
I cannot.
I mean, that's what we do outside the wheel spin, so it wouldn't make sense. Alrighty, I don't think that's going to be a short. I've also seen that movie, I believe. Hold on. I want to double check.
Let's clean up the wheel a little bit here.
Yeah, might as well, right? I have seen the movie. Okay, so I will remove it. Alright, last one to spin before we just pick one for you.
That's okay if we pick one for me too.
I have an idea for what we'll do instead because it's really hard to read these. Hey! There we go.
Okay.
Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and look through my shorts real quick. While we do, I'm going to go ahead and spin it up for me. Let's see if I can land on a short here. That is not a short. Let's spin again.
Or is it?
That is not a short either.
Old Henry.
I have my short for you as well.
Oh, okay.
All right, and that is not a short. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go up to here. I don't know how many
number generator.
I was gonna say that exact thing.
Yep.
So give me a number between 1 and 20.
I was gonna say 25 for some reason, but that's not 1 through 20. 17.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17. That's not one that I can do. So should I do knock knock or my bunny lies over the sea?
Knock knock.
Alrighty. So I will be taking knock knock as my short this week. Kevin, your short.
Yes.
Just in case you don't get something horror-y, I'm going to give you something horror-y.
What is it?
I'm going to give you the original short that started it all, The Backrooms.
Oh, okay. I've never seen it.
It's the one from Kane Parsons, who's going to be the director of the upcoming Backrooms film. So this will get you involved.
Nice.
Alrighty. So we'll go ahead and shuffle this up real quick, and we'll do Kevin's movie. All right, here we go.
My movie. I have to think of a movie for you in case it lands.
I already have a movie for you.
Okay.
Well, can't do that.
Can't do that.
If it lands on my pick for you,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know what it's gonna. No. Deadstream.
Oh,
That sounds like a cheesy horror movie.
I don't know if it's cheesy, but it's a newer horror movie. It's like
That is
vlog
in fact a
style.
horror movie.
Yeah, I'm down for it.
The main picture on Letterboxd
Is it the guy?
It's just a guy with a finger up his nose.
Oh god.
That's great. Alrighty. So Kevin will be watching the film Deadstream.
Mm-hmm.
So Kevin's got
What
two
will
more
you
things
will
this
be
week.
watching though?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Okay.
Do you have a movie picked out for me?
Nope. It's not gonna land on me though, so it's okay. It won't do it 2 weeks in a row. Oh gosh, I really.
Do you want me to read it?
No. No.
I like how we're making no progress on the
No,
list.
we are not either. It's
taken
hilarious.
2 movies off today.
See if there's any comments, and then we'll go from there. But I got
No
look.
comments. No comments. So we're just waiting on you as awkwardly as possible.
Oh yeah, this is fun right here. What about?
It would be funny if you just picked the next movie in the Evangelion rebuild, but I'm gonna do that anyway.
Pretty
So
funny.
And anyway, I hope you're all having a great day so far. Of course, while Kevin's looking, we'll go ahead and remind you that we will be doing our movie club episode coming out on Friday, which make sure you're subscribed to know when that goes live. We're going to be covering the Korean crime thriller Memories of Murder. So
I have your movie. I don't know if you've watched it though.
I will let you know. What's the movie?
Opus.
Oh yeah, the brand new one.
Mm-hmm.
I have not watched it yet. So
okay, there you go.
That will be my movie. Alrighty. So this week, let me go ahead and take down the screen share here. Kevin will be watching the short The Backrooms, which is just available on YouTube from Kane Parsons' channel. We'll be watching the film Deadstream, which I would like to remind you, Kevin, the photo on Letterboxd is a guy with a finger up his nose. I don't know why that's so funny to me. It just is.
Because it is. That's why.
But then for me, I'll be watching the short Knock Knock and then the 2025 film Opus, which I guess is kind of like a horror thriller of some sort. I'm not actually too sure.
I think you'll be
horror
surprised.
Thriller mystery.
I think you'll be surprised because there's a little. Nadia didn't like it because of a one type of thing that happens in the movie. So let's see if you like it.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard kind of middle of the road stuff, so who knows?
Mhm.
But that is, I'm actually surprised to see, I'm surprised to not see Ayo Edebiri commenting on her own movie. I don't know. Like the main actress is very active on Letterboxd, so
Oh, really?
I was like, is she on the like featured stuff? But no, she's not. That makes sense. I wouldn't comment on my own movie either. But anyhow, that's going to be it for this week. As I said, Memories of Murder is going to be the movie club coming out on Friday, which is the kind of horror crime drama from Bong Joon-ho, who did Parasite. So we're really excited to cover that. And then, of course, this live stream goes live every single Wednesday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I don't know why Kevin just did what he did. I don't know. I looked over and there you go. But that's going to be it. Thank you all so much for joining us this week. We had a lot to talk about, which is awesome. Thank you all for joining us and commenting and getting involved. We really appreciate it. So thank you so much, everyone. And we will see you all next time. And remember to keep those eyes on the screen. Bye, everyone.